Cricket's biggest rivalry is finally back, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Yes, it's the Ashes, it's Australia versus England, first test at Perth, the stadium. It's going to be a great game. First match. The build up of this series has been fantastic. I feel like both the teams are in extreme pressure. Lot being said of this both teams because Australia are missing few key players, especially that captain Pat Cummins. I think is a massive miss, especially the the Optus Stadium pitch. Suits him very well, and he did brilliantly against us last year as well. And even Josh Hazelwood, he doesn't seem that guy who's has the speed, but his lines are just too accurate, and I think these two will be a huge miss for Australia. A lot will be dependent on Mitchell Stark, who I think is slowly out of his depth. I feel like he's not looking the same. Yeah, he had a great series against West Indies. Don't get me wrong, but don't feel that Mitchell Stark has the same spark which he used to have a couple of years ago. That fire which he has, I just feel like it's gone down. And Scott Boland, whose test record has been impeccable, can he do it again? I mean, he has a wonderful record against England and Australia. And one game in Melbourne 2021, he just got 6 for 7, I believe. That's a superb record, especially at his home ground as well. But this is going to be a different England side. Talking about England, I think this is England's best chance to win a test match in Australia. They haven't won a test match in Australia since 2010. And what a way to finally lay a mark and tell that we are here to win the series. England don't have a good record in Australia. As I said, the last time they won a test match was in 2010. And every time especially after the 2010 series, if you have a look at the record, they have never been close to Australia. Australia has been dominating in these 15 tests which has happened. Can England prove something? Yes, they have a lot of proof. I think if you compare Australia's batting to England's batting, I think England's batting feels slightly better. I think Ben Duckett is going to be the key there. Ben Duckett and Harry Brook. If Ben Duckett scores at least 70 to 80 odd runs in that first test match, it's going to be massive. Really massive, because I think England have lacked runs in Australia as well. They don't get those massive hundreds. Unlike the Australian players who get those 150 runs, 200 runs. So I think they need to score big, England here. And looking at the way basketball plays, they can do it. I don't think many of them tell that basketball won't work in Australia. I mean, they did it in India, they did it in New Zealand, they did it in Pakistan. What's the difference? Yeah, Australia is going to be huge, don't get me wrong, but I think basketball will prove a lot. Stokes' captaincy, I believe Stokes will bowl. I think he needs to bowl. He's going to be a key player for that England test team. If Stokes bowls, it's going to be bonus. I think if he's the key player for England, if he doesn't play in the starting 11, I just don't see England winning that series at all. Plain and simple. Joe Root, can he get 100? There's been lot of talking about him as well. Australian media putting average Joe. Typical Australian media doing that. But if you have a look, I think past 2 years, I do believe he's arguably the best test batter I've seen in this 2 years. His conversion rate has been so better. It's been so much better. If you have a look at 2018, how Joe Root was, conversion rate wasn't that good. He had good hundreds, but the conversion rate, it wasn't like the Steve Smiths ones or the Virat Kohli ones. But if you have a look at it now, I don't think there's anyone close to Joe Root batting right now. He's in his top form right now, in his own world right now. I believe that he will get a test 100. If he doesn't get it, I just don't know what to say about him then. And the key key bowlers for England will be Jofra Archer or Mark Wood. That's really simple. Pace is what England needs right now, and they have been lacking in the pace department. Yes, they have Bryden Cars, Josh Tongue, but if you have a look at the series against India, the Jaiswal used to just pummel them. He didn't give a shit about who the bowlers were there. He used to just smash those two. And when Archer came back in the third test match, you saw batters were struggling massively because of the extra pace. And I think that's going to be a key factor, especially in Australia where the bounce is going to be a lot steeper compared to other pitches. I feel like Jofra Archer and even Mark Wood, that extra pace, I think those two are going to be key for me. If they get regular wickets, I think Australia will be in massive trouble. Yes, they have Steve Smith. I think Steve Smith is, the only batsman I think Australia can rely upon. Travis Head up on some extent, but I think Steve Smith is going to be key for Australia's batting. There's a lot to prove for Steve Smith as well. Can he do the same thing what he did against us last year? Two new debutants as well. Australia have announced Jake Weatherald and Brendan Doggett. You wouldn't want to keep debutants in the Ashes because you never know what's going to happen. It's going to be nerves all around you. And yeah, man, I just feel like this is England's test to lose, basically. I think if England can't win this first test match, I just don't see them winning the Gabba test match or the Boxing Day test match. I just can't see it happening. So this is the first test is going to be massive for both the teams. I just feel like if anyone goes 1-0 up, I think they're going to win the series. Don't get me wrong. If Australia go 1-0 up, I think we should finish the series there because I can't see England winning in Brisbane or in the Gabba. Brisbane, Melbourne or Sydney. I just can't see it happening. Yeah, I think it's going to be massive, big game tomorrow. I just can't wait to see what England, especially England. I just want to see how England play in Australia. It's been a long time since England test team going and playing in Australia. Yes, it's been 4 years, but the build-up has been great. I think if you just go and look at cricket fan pages or just some Fox Sports news and all, it's lots of Ashes build-up. And can England prove people wrong, I just want them to prove wrong. Hope they give a close contest to Australia. No one has given a close contest apart from us. So if England does that, I think it's going to be a great series, guys. So yeah, I just can't wait for tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Peace.